I don't know why Michael Jackson's Bad using the Pokemon Black and White soundboard is so good, but I'm here for it. You know, it's kind of like the... Oh, and the keyboard kicking in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it might help if people knew I was live. This is a bop right here. Niffy! Hey, welcome in, welcome in! It's me, the best dragon! Except for the fact that any other dragon is better at me than being a dragon. You saw the kick noti? I see. Kick noti came in before. I don't know why Michael Jackson on the Pokemon soundboard is such a mood, but it really is. Aggressively affectionate today. Oh, and a hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for hydrate, Niffy. Let's go. Alright, look at us. There we go, hydrated. We are a hydrated Shay. Yeah. So the reason why this is Deep Thoughts with Shay today, of course, yeah, I ate before stream and I have water with me. We're doing the big good. Yeah. Okay. So have you ever just discovered a thing by absolute accident? What I've discovered is that if you throw a small scoop of peanut butter into some... Scarlet, good to have you here. Good to see you. How do you like the jam? We are jamming to Michael Jackson on the Pokemon Black and White soundboard. And honestly, I think this is a mood. I want more songs on the Pokemon Black and White soundboard. Yeah, jam. But one thing I discovered by accident is Doritos and peanut butter. Chat, I go get yourself like some nacho cheese Doritos and some peanut butter. It is the best thing in the world, and I would have never guessed if I hadn't just dropped a Dorito into peanut butter. Dang it. That wasn't a whole playlist of Michael Jackson songs. No. No, I'm mad about that now. Hold up. Songs remixed into Pokemon. Oh, it's such a jam. Ooh. Yeah, I hadn't tried Doritos and peanut butter until now. Ooh, kettle cooked chips. Ooh, that does sound good. Oh, would they... Oh yeah, because kettle cooked chips have like a smoky flavor to them. And so they can afford to do like some... Oh, that sounds really good. Wait, hold up. Let the bodies hit the floor, Pokemon. Oh, No, I'm just getting AMVs. Dang it. Dang it. How do I get more songs using a Pokemon soundboard? Oh yeah, we also have Doggo. Laura, good to see you. Oh, I didn't even think about the texture for chips and uh peanut butter. I mean, it is a good texture, but like I more mean all right. We need to find more songs. Oh, you know what? Let's just turn on Kid Icarus Uprising. It has a good soundtrack. I think that'll be a good vibe for some just chatting. OST. And yeah, we're just gonna go here. Here we are. Alright. Here we are. Bark, bark, bark. But yeah, the crunch and the smooth all together for just some good remix vibes. Oh, and like the smoky flavor of the kettle cooked chips with the peanut butter, because they have like a smoked grease type deal going. Oh, that'd be so good. That would be absolutely delicious. Ooh. Alright, chat. I want to know, aside from like food combination, right? What is... Oh, smooth peanut butter. It's smooth peanut butter, of course. What is something that is not food related that makes your mouth water? Like, you know, like a trait or a tantalizing idea? Cause I think that a fun and tantalizing idea, man, is just like, oh, my mouth would water if I got to do another trading card game tournament again, like an official one. You know, just like a road trip with the homies, go stay in like a crappy hotel and play some card games. That sounds amazing. And I know I'm over here being a huge nerd, but your carpet? Ooh, okay. Carpet making mouth water. Interesting. What is special about this carpet? I want to know. Shay body pillow. Shay body pillow. I'll count it. I will count this, but you're on thin ice. All right. Oh. I'm trying to scroll in chat, and it keeps making me bigger. Mint chocolate chip. Oh, I said things that are not food, Laura. Things that are mouth-watering but aren't food. Like what are your vices? Essentially, like if you had a whole day without any type of responsibilities, what would you be most tantalized to do with it? Everyone's schedule lines up. Money is minimally an object. Like you have like a bonus paycheck or something. Not like you know, you didn't win the lottery, but you got a bonus paycheck this week, and so you have a little extra cash to blow. What would you do? I think my answer is card game tournament with the boys. Which in itself probably seems like a lame answer to some, I know. But, you know, you can just find... There's a lot of fun things to be tempted by in the world, and card games are one of my primary selections. Oh yeah, Zerato, I feel you. Card games. Yeah, we're gonna play gonna play some Future Card Buddy Fight. We're gonna play some Duel Monsters. We're gonna I will tolerate Magic. I prefer Force of Will or Duel Masters to Magic the Gathering. Even Kaijudo. I know Kaijudo is kind of like a lesser Duel Masters, but it is fun still. Ooh, yes, games with Shay, let's go. Find people to play board games like Risk and Monopoly. Ooh, that'd be a fun day, Laura. Yeah. Oh, just going to go play some Monopoly. I mean, Monopoly. What is my favorite board game? I'm trying to think of one that isn't a tabletop RPG. Cause I feel like I just would opt for that. Uno's a card game. Why is Miss Minix here? Chat, why is Miss Minix here? Oh, the sweatiest game of Battleship. Yes. Yes. Oh. Connect 4? Okay, so my family, we have a neighbor, right? And this neighbor was invited over for a barbecue evening once. And you know, the kiddo needed occupied while the adults were talking, so I volunteered to occupy the kiddo. And one of the yard games we had out was Big Connect 4. And so, when I tell you this girl was good at games, I mean she is, like, good at games. You know, she was making me have to sweat over Connect 4, and she was pretty young at the time. And so we played some Uno, and we were also both having to sweat over. It was like my family could very much tell, no, Shay isn't being nice. She's actually making him work for this. It was really fun. Y'all see that we're getting a new Star Wars Monopoly? No, I have not seen that. To the Google machine. Alright, chat, we're gonna go to the Google here for just a moment. I have to get myself into position. I want to see Star Wars Monopoly now. Alright, Star Wars Monopoly. Yes, I say Monopoly when I'm trying to spell Monopoly, because I'm just real bad about spelling. I'm gonna be so for real. Spelling is not a Shay strong suit, and so sometimes I have to say it phonetically, like the way I think it would sound. And that is why we have Monopoly. Speed Dial Opera. Dang it. Star Wars Monopoly Heroes versus Villains. Mononucleosis Polybridge. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. Let's see, where is it? Oh, come on. Okay. Here we are. Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. What? Chat, it won't let me show my my browser. OBS has decided to forsake me. Why does OBS forsake me, chat? It is literally, I am sitting here in... I hate it here. Do y'all... No, y'all don't see this, but like... what can I... Speak... Opera. Am I doing something wrong with my OBS today? I love how we have the... Alright. Hold up. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn that on. Okay. Monopoly. Star Wars. Oh, it's on PC? Okay. So this is gonna be absolutely a screw your friends type game. Monopoly Star Wars. Heroes versus Villain. Pre-order now. Okay. I guess we don't have any... Ooh! Okay, that's actually a really cool looking board. They make it look kind of like the Star Wars chess tables that you find on the insides of ships. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, okay. What else do we have? I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit for you guys. Oh! Okay. Xena Faye, thank you for the raid! Yes! Yes, alright, hold up. Hold up. Let's shout out Xena Faye. Shout out Xena Faye. Welcome in, Raiders! For those of you who might not know, my name is Shay Long, everyone's soon-to-be favorite good boy and bad dragon, here to yap about movies, shows, games, and other visual neuron activators, all while not granting your wishes. And today we're just chatting. We're actually pretty well just sitting here and vibing. That is actually the plan. How's everyone been? What were you up to on your stream, Xena? Playing some more Persona 5. I think I caught a glimpse when I was first going live. So, I think that was the original plan. Yeah! Heck yeah! We love some Persona 5 here. We're taking a look at Star Wars Monopoly. Oh! Specialized character abilities? Yes! Laura, are we still on for Jurassic Games movie night tomorrow? I didn't know we actually planned that. Laura, I had no idea. Movie night's usually on Saturday. Yeah, community night's usually on Friday. I think you might have missed it this week, Laura. Did we actually plan it tomorrow? I've been pretty good about keeping tomorrow clear because we have to go to the Elder Dragon's house, and Fathnir and we have to go to the Elder Dragon's house and start cleaning out her garage because she hasn't been living in her home for a good while now, and we are at a point where the Elder Dragon's home does need to be sold. not out of malice or any kind of, you know, nothing bad's happening. It's just she doesn't live there. We kind of need to sell it, rent it out. It's not in a good area for renting because it's in a very rural town that not many people have heard of. So it wouldn't be an ideal place to Airbnb. I mean, let me put it like this, chat. In this town, it is still the talk of the town that a Taco Bell got put up about 2 years ago. They didn't have a Taco Bell until 2 years ago, which is a testament to just how itty bitty it is as a place. Not even an Airbnb you can put on some LLC. Yeah, it's just not in that type of area. And even if it were in that type of area, you know, it's a reasonable enough distance away that to go do basic upkeep on it, it would essentially overturn somebody's entire day. So you'll live there. Niffy, I don't think you would like to live in the Elder Dragon's house. Respectfully. I don't even want to live in the Elder Dragon's house. And I have nostalgia and memories for it. Let's see. What's a fun thing? Oh, okay. So in the Elder Dragon's house, right? It was 1 year at Christmas, and we were all sitting around opening a whole bunch of presents and whatnot. And this was like baby Shay, all right? This is like 4,000 or 5,000 year old Shay, right? And there was something I opened that Christmas that exactly small, 4,000 or 5,000 years old, you know, just starting dragon kindergarten. And there was something I opened that Christmas that made me so excited that baby Shay, projectile expelled dinner all over the floors and the wall. And so the first thing we had to do after after cleaning up small Shay's dinner, we had to open the entire haul of toys and start cleaning them off. And I feel so bad because like my aunt and my uncle were involved, my mom was involved, and like Tia Mom had like gloves on and she was using like a Q-tip to get in there. Bodnir had a tiny screwdriver he was using to check all the battery compartments and everything. I feel so bad. But like that is a very fond Christmas memory because, you know, despite the grossness of it, it is that is a pure type of excitement. I don't know as I have felt since. Pansit? There is no Pansit. What? Where's Pan? Who is Pansit? I'm so lost. What is... I don't think I've ever seen a Pansit noodle, actually. I think you're referring to a noodle. Hold up, we're gonna go... Okay, yes, Pansit is a noodle. Alright. Alright, chat, we're We're gonna go investigate this noodle. I wanna know. Pan sit noodle. Oh, okay. It looks kinda like a... Oh, it looks kinda like a lo mein type deal. That actually looks really tasty. Oh, I have seen the Avatar fighting game, Laura. Oh, I'm so excited for it. I think I'm ultimately going to play as a Sokka main, but hold up. Avatar fighting game. Yeah, all right. Avatar fighting game. Yeah, okay, this I have been very excited about. Let's see. Oh wait, hold up. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube. Avatar fighting game. So far, I'm most interested in playing with Sokka, maybe Zuko. Zuko's a maybe, but I feel like I'm going to main Sokka because the idea of having zoning tools like the boomerang and just cheap tactics to like blinding people, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Here's the Sokka trailer. All right. We're gonna watch the Sokka trailer real quick. Sokka's voice sounds off. Oh wait. Hold up, let me turn up the volume on this. Yeah! Like, look at him. Look at just how cartoony he is as he starts moving around. Like, you get to his slide animation. Hold up, let me do that and we're gonna quarter the speed here because I wanna pick apart the animation for a little bit. Let's see. Playback speed normal. Yeah, we're just gonna crank that as low as it'll go. And I want to watch the sliding animation in particular. Right? Alright, so yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, hold up. So right about here, you see how Sokka draws back and then creates forward momentum? That is a pure moment of cartoon physics right here. But I am absolutely in love with it, especially that expression right there. Like, that's such a absolute, oh, I'm just a man with a stick. That is the terror of, I am a man with a stick, and I have come to die. Alright, we're gonna put it back to normal speed here. I just wanted to pick that animation apart in particular for a little bit. Yeah. And he has a very wide swing and good neutral game by using his boomerang. So as Sokka, essentially what Sokka can do is throw the boomerang the wrong way. And then because it returns to him, he can essentially go toward the opponent and around them to either force a skirmish or to either force a skirmish and getting close, or force the opponent to deal with the boomerang and let Sokka do something more passive, like creating space or maybe even healing, depending on how his kit would work. There's just so much room in the idea of Sokka's toolkit. Oh yeah, and look at that rush style, right? He's going in club first, right? He leads with the weapon, trying to do heavy impact, and the body comes after. And notice how he very much throws his weight forward. Like there's nothing back here. He has committed to going through Aang here in this shot. It's so good. It's so good. Wait, the sword is like an up special? Oh, I figured it would be a potential stance type deal. Okay. Okay. Oh, chat, we're about to see secret technique time. Yes. Yes. Man just throws a book. Finishing move. Education. The ultimate power of death and destruction. But based Sokka. Honestly, the most based of Sokka right there. What do y'all think you'd want to end up maining in the Avatar fighting game? Like, just based on what you've seen so far, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of tough mains in my community. You know, just a lot of people are going to want that energy of, I'm the greatest earthbender in the world, and don't you dunderheads forget it. Is that about right? Just... Sorry, Dark Pit's theme kicked in. Is there any instrumentation that y'all are a sucker for in places that it doesn't belong? I'm a big fan, personally, of, like, very tickin' Spanish guitar. Korra or Iroh, if they add him, I think Iroh is going to be in the first wave of DLC, Laura, from what I remember. Oh! I don't know how Iroh would play, though. Because you could do a lot with him. You could almost make Iroh like a trapper character, and it would make sense given his military experience. But I could also see him being very counter-heavy of... He's going to back up and, you know, very much want to get hit to clap back. The hands not moving gets to me sometimes. Alfredo, good to see you. How are you? We are just chatting and yapping today while listening to some banger music. Today, and we were just talking about the Avatar fighting game, which I might do like a community bracket. Bum bum bum. Yes, we are talking about the Avatar fighting game in particular. I would personally... We watched the Sokka gameplay aspect of it, and I just personally had to go right for it. You know, 'cause the way Sokka commits to movement, I feel like he has a good rushdown toolkit from what it looks like, with the occasional bits of trapping and strategy, which really appeals to me, especially because he can throw sand to blind people and such. Who do you think you would want to main, Alfredo? I know we've had Iroh confirmed, we've had Kyoshi confirmed, we have Korra, Aang, Toph, Katara, Azula. Have you seen the indie crocodile game? I have not seen anything about a crocodile. Are you like playing El Crocodilo, or are you trying to escape El Crocodilo? Is it... What is the game about El Crocodilo called? Because otherwise I'm just gonna straight up Google El Crocodilo video game. Don't tempt me, chat. I will look up. You know what? El Crocodilo video game. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but we're gonna try it. Gotta get in and keep up your sweets. El Crocodilo video. Croc? Is it... Are you just talking about Croc? This goofy little guy? I mean, he's a silly, goofy guy, but... later, Alfredo, have fun! You know, he's just being silly and goofy, but I don't think we're talking about the Croc games. It's like an indie horror game. Alright, interesting. Indie horror El Crocodilo. El Crocodilo video game. Indie horror. Crococo? Crococo. I swear Google's going to think that I'm Spanish just because I like to say El Crocodilo. Oh yeah, it looks like you're on the run from El Crocodilo. Is that really just the game? Man versus El Crocodilo? There's not a whole lot of tension if you can get a gun. El Crocodilo versus gun. I don't think El Crocodilo is going to make it. That's my 2 cents on it. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't ever had much of an interest in horror games because I can't play a whole lot in first person. I get motion sick when I do if it's too photorealistic. So I'm worried about the consequences of, alright, I go try to play El Crocodilo horror game. There's that song that's blown up on TikTok. The only thought... Yes, chat. We're thongs. We're going to wear thongs. Right? Everyone put on your thongs. Get on TikTok. We're going to absolutely show booty and get TikTok famous. And then you cut it off there. Show booty, get TikTok famous, boom, done. But the only song I can think of is the one from Dark Pals, the one that goes, "Hey, it's me, it's Omelet Man." Hold up, we're just gonna keep going back and forth today. I think this is the vibe of we keep going back and forth between Shay and the gaming stream. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's from this game. Alright. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't know if YouTube will let me play that one. Omelet Man song? Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it, and it's not from the crocodile game. Laura, let me know. Hey, it's me, it's Omelette Man. Hey, it's Omelette Man. Is that it? Is that the one, Laura? Mr. Omelet Man? I don't know. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but it's the only one I can think of. Unless Laura went look. Oh, Laura might have gone looking for it. Now that I think about it. But yeah, that Omelet Man is the one I keep seeing blowing up on TikTok lately. The da 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 da. He bakes cookies like nobody can. Da 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 da. Ooh. Oh, I love this one. Oh, yeah, I think Laura... Oh, did it get PM'd to me? I think it might have been. It was not PM'd to me. Oh, I get my own server ping, and the thing is, it's Omelet Man. Love that. Love the Omelet Man song. Ooh, do y'all have any guilty pleasure songs that you listen to of like, you know it's bad, but you have to go listen to it anyway just because it scratches some kind of itch in your brain that you can't put your finger on all the way? I have a couple of those. Like Call Me Beat Me is one of them. I only like Call Me Beat Me because of my nostalgia for it, but it's a really fun time. It's amazing. No real guilty pleasure songs among chat. Dang. That's okay. Doggos. Why doggos bark? There's nothing to bark at. There's only the impending concept of our own doom, at which point we will guilty pleasure. Oh yeah. Oh no. Niffy, do not the pizza. Do not the pizza, Niffy. Thank you for hydrate, but do not the pizza. Water time. That'd have to burn, right? If you chose to do the pizza, I think that would burn. So, therefore, do not the pizza. You don't want to burn. You know, a little char on the sausage is okay, but your sausage is not the sausage in question when people say that. Especially... if the sauce, like, runs down in there... I don't... Oh, that would... Oh, that sounds painful. My own vivid imagination has decided to torment me today, chat. So here we are, thinking about white sauce running down inside where no man should go. I know some people are into something like that. I don't know how. The idea of anything going up the sausage does not sound fun. Hold up, chat. Should I make a poll? Should I make a poll? I think I want to create a poll on, do y'all think that the sausage should have things go up in there? Apparently I can't make a poll. That is a thing I need to learn how to do. See new messages. Oh. Oh. Ick. The big brain. The... I wonder if there's any... new memes I'm missing out on. Are there any hot and spicy new memes? You know, the kind that really catch one's attention? I think there are at least a couple of memes that have gone under my radar. I don't know which memes they are. There has to be a few, right? Maybe like something. How do you find the new hot memes? Where do you go? Chat, I want to meet the hot memes in my area. Where are they? How do I find them? Are they single? For research, of course. Yeah. Entirely for research purposes. Are the hot memes single in my area? Chat, we need to know. Where do we find the hot single memes? Hold up. You know what? Like, let's just look it up. Where do we find the memes? Where do we find hot single memes? I might get banned for this. Oh wait. That was the wrong tab. That was very much the wrong tab. Where do people find new memes? I want to know. Where does one find the memes? Oh, is it just memes.com? Is that it? Trending memes. Here we are. This is the hot, spicy apex of comedy right here, chat. Like, this one? I used to be a crack whore. Now I'm just a whore. Thanks, Rehab. Okay. Maybe that's not where we find our hot and spicy memes. Is it meme database? Da 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 da. No? I have no clue where to find the hot memes in our area. I think I might just get too busy overthinking the things I watch in order to really get like a good grasp about memes. You know, I understand what memes are and why they're funny, but I don't think I get the mechanism behind why are the memes like the way they are. That might be the question. I wonder if YouTube has any good memes for me today. Anything particularly hot off the presses? I? Just the letter I? Newt newt. Newt newt. We do like to newt. Newt. Newt newt funk. Play that funky Newt Zik dragon? Is Newt Newt not the penguin sound? Yeah. Yeah. Real gangster newting up in here. Gangster Newt. Yeah. I thought everyone knew of Pengu. Is Pengu not the common? Did I? Yes. I thought everyone knew of Pengu from memes. maybe I am not the one who is hip and with it. You need to get down on one knee with a ring pop right now. Niffy, that's irresponsible over a cute little stop motion penguin. Look at him. Look at him. He's just newting. Right? How play the funky newt Zik. Hold up. Are there like Pengu memes? Pengu memes can be pretty nostalgic. Yeah, there's this one where, you know, the horrors of Newt chat. Newt Newt. Newt Newt. Like, I know that one. What other Pengu memes are there? Surely there's more. Surely. There have to be more Pengu meme. Bark, bark, bark. Alright, Pengu meme. Chef Pingu? the little goblin noises they make just like that. It's like that one evil dog that's like, that boy didn't even want to walk. That boy didn't even want to walk. Oh, they found corn. How do they have corn in the Arctic? I want the lore of Arctic corn on my desk by Monday. Right. I need the speaking penguin. Oh. Alright, Pengu versus Vasile, you said? Versus Seal. Oh wait. Yeah, it's not even intelligible. It really isn't. Pengu Seal. Oh, here it is. Here's Pengu. Here's Pengu and the seal. Look at him go. What? I think that's racism. I think that actually might be racism. Oh wait, hold up. Let me put myself more in the corner. Are we witnessing a hate crime in real time? Is this what war looks like? Oh, I thought we were about to go full Vlad. Okay, I saw a head on a stick, and my immediate thought was Vlad the Impaler. Just like, hey yo, are we about to do Vlad the Impaler in a kids show? No, we are not. As cool as it would be, you know, that would simply be too violent for children. I don't know why, you know? There's nothing obscene about displaying your enemy's severed head on a pike. I like that face that Seal was making. I like that face he's making right there. Or that sound he's making. Oh, this video is like 40 minutes long. Oh, heck no. We're not gonna watch all of it, but like... Man thought that was a corpse and just scooped up some and splattered it against the wall. No way. There's no way. I think this seal might be a sociopath. That man's relishing in playing with a dead body. This is his victory screech. That is a victory screech right there. That is the exact same audio. Hold up. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the seal doing the victory screech. After he's done playing with the corpse. If you want a funny video. Electrician with a bath bomb. Chad, I'm scared. Okay, right here. Alright. We're gonna play these back to back. We're gonna do some comparison. Right. Victory screech. Right. Truly, this is the same image, right?
Victory screech!
Okay, so that's the victory screech. And now we have... This is the same image. This is the same sound. The same... I feel it. Can't prove it. But one day, I'm going to figure it out. Trust. Alright, so electrician with a bath bomb? Alright, let's look up electrician bath bomb? I'm concerned. Oh. I thought we misspelled bath bomb. I thought we were actually talking about a bath bomb for a hot second. Chat, I'm not smart. The smart is something Shay is not.
Today we're talking about the only animal-based weapon of mass destruction ever conceived. Ladies and gentlemen, America's bat bomb.
Oh, I thought we were about to explode the duckling. I was seriously just on that track of, oh no, those poor ducklings.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
As many of you are probably
okay.
of World War II, America was looking for a new super weapon that could prematurely end the war. Option A was always the atomic bomb. Option B was, well, that was also the atomic bomb. But option C involved 1 million free-tailed Mexican bats and napalm. No, I'm not making this up.
1 million free-tail Mexican bats and napalm? Chat, I am concerned.
I read the entire book to get ready for this video. Okay, here's the deal. It's not really a bomb. It's a giant bird cage that looks like a bomb, and inside of each one of these cages was 1,040 free-tailed Mexican bats that had a napalm incendiary device superglued to their chest that was rigged to go off.
I'm sorry. Bat suicide bombers? Bat suicide bomber. I don't want to hear any 9/11 jokes after this.
With a timer. The idea was to do a bombing run at dawn, releasing a bunch of these canisters. After being released, they would travel down several thousand feet before deploying a parachute. This would both slow down the cage and open it so all the bats could fly away. And because they were doing this bombing run at dawn, all the bats would immediately try to find somewhere to roost for the day so they could go to bed. And since they're bats, that's always going to be some dark, hard-to-reach nook or cranny like an attic, and given that Japan was made pretty much exclusively out of wood and paper at that point in time, presented an enormous issue in 2 hours when those bats would burst into flames and presumably light an entire city on fire. Bah! Does this hurt the bat? Bah! Yes, this hurts the bat, okay? Just don't tell PETA. I don't need them coming after me with their frail, anemic wrath.
Not the... Does suicide bombing hurt, chat? Should I strap an incendiary device to myself? That... Common sense. If it has anything to do with Fuego Bueno, yes, it hurts. No, Niffy, I was being rhetorical.
I mean, realistically...
I know you don't speak much Italian, chat, but I was being rhetorical.
They're going to find this video anyways, because one of them's going to be Googling bath bombs. Google's going to be like, oh, did you mean bat bombs? And they watch my video. Now it's demonetized, so we're going to have a sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by YAAAAAP.
I'm going to skip the ad.
Of all time. It opens up with a dawn visit at a convenient time in an appropriate way. He then goes on to, in detail, explain that bats are the lowest form of life in the animal kingdom, and
Chat! What the heck? No. No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way someone tried to argue the ethics of suicide bomber back by being like, all right, how do we justify setting animals on fire? I got it. We start a racism campaign against animals. Remember, if you think you've had a stupid idea, there's always someone else who had a worse idea. Apparently. Holy shit.
He is thoroughly convinced that they were placed on Earth by God to help America win World War II.
How is anyone this delulu? You go in and, you know, take a nice hard look at yourself, going, I want to justify the use of incendiary bats. I got it. The gods ordained it. Holy. I know we used to put cocaine in Coke, but I don't think any amount of cocaine can justify this.
With a bat bomb. So, clearly a well-balanced individual.
Clearly, I need some booger sugar to wrap my head around this concept, because without it, I'm just sitting over here going, no, please do not.
Well, I mean, we're talking about manifesting.
Hey, yeah.
For Christ's sake. In the letter, he then goes on to in detail explain why this is such a good idea. Bats are faster than birds. They can carry twice their weight. You can throw them in the fucking fridge so that they go into hibernation, and that'd be a really convenient time to strap a bomb to them. You know, awesome.
You can throw them in the fridge. Imagine your wife coming home to that. Like, you know, role play this out for a second. You know, husband comes into his house doing some honey, I'm home type shit. And then the wife is like, dear husband, dearest, why are there bats in our refrigerator? Ah, you see, honey, I'm going to go strap bombs to them. I'm sorry, what? Yes, incendiary bombs. Honey, have you been stealing from the Coke factory again? Probably so. That is how that goes. That is how that goes in my hand. I don't like how casually he said that. Apparently, the US military invented Jackass to see what types of war crimes people can come up with. I agree with you, Laura.
Some stuff. I think the point I'm trying to get to is there's no way in hell this letter is making it through the screening process at the White House to make it to the president, right? Wrong. Apparently, this guy knows Eleanor Roosevelt, mails the letter directly to her, she gives it to FDR, and FDR fucking loves it. He immediately forwards the letter to his military generals.
No! No! Yeah, let me just write letters to my bosom buddy, the president's wife, to justify suicide bomber bats. How hammered was the president when he signed off on this? How sound of mind do you think he was? Surely he had to be a few glasses in at that point, right? He had to be seeing the world through some beer goggles. Surely. Surely no fully sane and sober person signed off on this. I have to believe that.
Of his own that says, and I quote, "This man is not a nut. It's a perfectly wild idea that we need to look into." Quote, "This
Someone wrote this. Of sound mind and body. Rage bait didn't even exist in World War II. How am I being rage baited by World War II?
man is not a nut. It's a perfectly wild idea that we need to look into."
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
the president said we're doing it. We're fucking doing it.
Yeah, FDR was
Bat
sick.
bomb because a dentist in Pennsylvania said so. All right, fast forward like a year and a half. They figured out how to make the bomb itself. They figured out that they're going to use the Mexican free-tailed bat because it's very fast and very strong. They figured out that they're going to use napalm instead of white phosphorus. They've figured out how to attach the incendiary device to the bat itself. All that's left to do is to test it. And on May 15th, 1943, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Who tested this? Is it the man with the bat in his refrigerator from earlier? It had to be.
Needless to say, everybody that knows about it's really excited. All the bigwigs are showing up. There was even a Marine Corps General, Louis DeHaven, that showed up unannounced and uninvited because, well, he's a Marine and he heard that somebody was going to be blowing shit up with bats, and that's just what Marines are into. So they start the first test. They're going to drop 250 bats with nothing attached to them just to see how the bats react to falling out of an airplane. So the bomb drops, the canister's open, the bat.
I love science sometimes. How do bats react to falling out of an airplane? If drop bat from 30,000 feet do survive, what do you think their hypothesis was? Right? What was the hypothesis for drop bat from airplane? Like if we drop the bats from an airplane at 30,000 feet in the air, they're going to panic and immediately begin terrorizing the local crops. Right? And they had to have a variable for that. So like, all right, what do you think happens to the bats at 20,000 feet in the air? Right? That is a significantly shorter fall distance for the little winged bastard. No, I don't think I want this anymore. Imagine coming to your work and your boss is just like, "Hey, we're exploding small animals today." Yeah, yeah, you go into work and go, da 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 da. Man, I sure do hope that Karen's off her shit from last week. I think your boss, comes in from left field with the steel chair and it's like up in your face going, "We're exploding bats today." And you who's like back here, you haven't had your coffee yet. What are we doing? We're blowing up father mucking bats today. Go get on your Kevlar vest. We're going to watch a bat turn into pulverized chunks. Get with it, Michael. I don't know. There had to be a Michael in there. That's my guesstimate. Mr. Mr. Bossman told the very sleep deprived Michael, who stayed up all night with the baby, about in great detail how we're just going to start making bat chunks today. This is the plan.
Bats take off. They go like 20 miles to some ranch that's near the airfield. They're everywhere. They're in this guy's barn. They're in his attic. They're in his hay. The bat bomb worked perfect. Okay, so test number 2. Now they're going to strap the incendiary devices to the bats, but they're going to de-weaponize them just to see how the bats behave when they're carrying their own body weight worth of explosives. So again, they drop the bomb, the canister's open, the bats take off, but they don't go nearly.
What do you think the hypothesis? Like, that's every time with these progressive experiments. What do you think they had to write down for their hypothesis? Right? Of, all right, what do you think they're going to do? I think one of the bats is going to try and eat the bomb when it's strapped to them. They're going to think it's food. All right, pretty weird answer, but fairly reasonable. I think the bat might get aggressive with the incendiary device. Okay, that makes sense. They could mistake it for a predator or like maybe a parasite. And then there's like weird Carmichael. Right? There's weird Carmichael over there, and he's coming in with the mindset of, man, that bat's gonna stick it in the pipe bomb. Trust. What happens if the bat comes back at us? I don't know. Let's go get Karen from the office and test that out. Karen, do you want to go cuddle a rodent?
As far because they're over encumbered. Instead, they decide to just infest everything on the airfield. They're in the barracks, they're in the airplane hangars, they're underneath the general's car. And then 15 minutes later, they realize that they forgot to de-weaponize them. The bats blow up and burn the entire fucking place to the ground. So the entire Army chain of command that's been in control of this project the entire time freaks out. They decide they're going to terminate the whole thing because obviously it doesn't work. And that's when that Marine Corps general that wasn't even invited, General Lewis McHaven, shows up as like, no, it worked perfect. You dumbasses just forgot to de-weaponize the bats. If you don't want it, the Marine Corps is going to take it over because this shit's awesome. And that's pretty much exactly what happens. The United States Marine Corps takes over the
Marine. The Marines have bat suicide bomb. It sounds like a bad comic book plot. The only problem is I'm fully aware this is real.
the entire project, and it becomes known as Project X-Ray. Why'd they call
Laura, you have cursed me with knowledge.
it Project X-Ray? I have no fucking idea, and neither does anybody else. I mean, to be fair, we all knew the Marines were going to be in charge of this at some point. I mean, their entire life motto is it's not stupid if it works, and that's exactly what this project is as a whole. So the Marines went ahead and continued testing. They ended up testing it in a mock Japanese village at Dugway Proving Ground, and what they discovered was that the average incendiary bombing run would light about 400 fires. The average bat bombing run would light about 4,700 fires.
Oh!
Bat bombs were 12 times more effective than a regular incendiary bomb. Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think most of you are picking up what I'm putting down. Being 12 times more effective than regular incendiary bombs means that the bat bomb is one of the most effective and most deadly weapons of mass destruction ever created. And
It's not stupid if it works, but like the premise still hurts my brain. Chad, I think my brain cell might have died. Incendiary bat bombs from above may have fried my last fucking brain cell.
know that sounds stupid, but I promise you it's true. If you were to ask most people what the deadliest bombing run of all time was, guaranteed they would probably guess Hiroshima or Nagasaki. It's a great guess. It's the only time the atomic bomb's ever been used, and it was very deadly. But it was not the deadliest. The deadliest bombing run was done on March 9th, 1945, when America firebombed Japan. More people died from that bombing run than Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined. and that was done with regular incendiary bombs. So you can imagine what would happen if bat bombs were dropped, which are theoretically 12 times more effective. It would have been absolutely catastrophic. I realize that we're getting oddly serious, and I apologize, but it absolutely blows my mind that in the biggest military conflict the world...
I have been stunlocked. I have been stunlocked by incendiary bats raining hellfire from above. I hope each and every one of you get some sleep tonight. Do I need tail cuddle? I think I do. I think I do need those tail cuddles. Like, hold up. What? Like, how did we get to animal testing? That's what I want to know. How did we get to the ultimate end of, you know what? Animal suicide bombing. Okay, wait, hold up. If we put a sufficiently large bomb in a stampede of cows, how much bone shrapnel would there be? Could we make like cow shrapnel bombs? Or maybe chickens, because their bones are more brittle? Hi, Raven. Yes, I do. Tail is quite big. Here, hold up. I know you want to see it up close. Tail. We love tail up close. You know? It is surprisingly squishy, despite being entirely made out of muscle. And it just vibes right there, you know? No, watch the Twitch automod ban this. Twitch's automod absolutely cute. Tail is cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like Tail. We are just yapping today and have discovered the use of incendiary bat bombs in World War II. Yeah. Oh. I'm very sorry. That was an involuntary reaction. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you just saw that. Oh no. Now I'm never gonna be able to get married. I'm never gonna be able to get married now. DW? Is Arthur about to get punched? I'll get married someday. Someone will like me in spite of the involuntary tail wagging. Big stretch time. Ugh. Big stretch time. When the heat death of the universe. Okay, I can survive until I'm about middle-aged. Yeah, you know, I can wait till I'm about middle-aged to get married. Heat death of the universe would be about that time, probably. Trust. Theoretically, if we had used bat bombs, 100,000 casualties from fire bombs goes to 1.2 million. That's so many dead. Oh my god. When I went to Japan, I went to like I went to the museum in Hiroshima with all these statistics and like all of the historical objects that Hiroshima could dig up about the bombing, and it was really somber. It was a really somber experience in there, but what really floored me about that experience is they had this monument called the Flame of Peace, and it is a flame that is going to keep on burning until all nuclear weapons are disarmed. And the only thing that I thought of upon seeing the Flame of Peace was that flame will go out one day, but not for the reason you think. Right? We're going to disassemble all of the nuclear weaponry because we found something more effective. And I know it's a really pessimistic angle on that, but you know, it's probably true of, you know, we're going to find something better and more cost effective to that same end. The entire state of New Hampshire. Oh my, that is wild. I'm trying to wrap my head around some of the... Alright, let's move on to a lighter topic. Right, who else seen the new Spider-Man trailer? Ooh. A quarter of Ireland's population. Holy crap. Y'all know your World War II history. That's all I'm gonna say. I did not know I attracted the World War II history crowd. You saw the trailer. I know, Niffy. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Chat, look. Tail. Look at it. Bobbing peacefully. Tail. Calming tail. Trust. Definitely. Only tails when? Only dragons might be a thing in the future. I mean, Niffy quoting a really old stream. Yeah, I think it was one of the first streams in which we finally got my tail fully working with my model Papa. I think that might have been it. Because, like, it didn't used to oscillate the way it does now. It used to, like, just kind of hands up and go, wee, like the inflatable tube man. Now it has, like, motion to it. That lives in rent-free in your head. I think the two memes that live most rent-free in my head are both from Purple Eyes, and it's I'm at soup, and he knows about the load. I think those are the two that live most rent-free in my head. I'm at soup, and he knows about the load. The load? Yeah, the load. Chat, do you not know about the load? Do I have to tell you about the load? Alright. Oh wait, Alright, chat, we're going to teach you, about the load. Alright. Uncle Shay's gonna teach you all about the loads and the bee. Let's see if I can just find that clip by itself. He knows about the load. Yep. Yep, okay.
He knows about the loads.
Oh. You know, that was not what I expected. I thought it would have been at least somewhat more in context. Hold up. All right, Digi man. Oh, okay.
You see, while you fools were talking to your computer, I short sold your stock. Then
Yeah!
with those earnings, I turned around and became the largest shareholder. Then I voted you off the board. So I reiterate, you're trespassing on my property.
Let me get this straight. You borrowed money, you bought our company's stock, sold our company's stock, put money into your account, waited till that stock went down, bought the stock again, gave it back to the lender, then took the money you made to buy a failing stock so you could vote us off the board.
Oh, yeah!
You're riding a fucking dinosaur. You probably could have just kidnapped us. Plus, if your stock is doing that bad, you lost a ton of money.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I didn't lose that much. Dinosaur! Get them!
Oh, no, that's not. It's in that same conversation. Come on. Chat, we have to. We have to play He Knows About the Load. We have to play He Knows About the Load. Okay.
The following program.
We are literally just going to play He Knows About the Loads. I hope you know. Retros, welcome in. We're teaching chat about the load. I don't know what to tell you. This is what we're doing right this second. All right. It's here in this scene here. It is here in this scene approximately.
Take that, you glass fiend!
Well. If it isn't Ken,
Hi.
Emperor.
You don't like blow loads into that hat, do you? He knows about the loads!
Yep, that's it. You don't like blow loads into that hat, do you? He knows about the load. that lives in my head rent free along with Imatsu. I never said it was particularly, spoopy? What kind of spoopy? Are we talking like Friday Night Funkin' spoopy? You finally know about the loads, about pretend after years of pretending to know about the load. Yes. Chat, we have to make this a thing now, right? Right. Just next time anyone is on to you about anything, I just need you to shout out at the person who's on to you. He knows about the load. Paranormal videos? Huh. I have not watched a whole lot of paranormal videos, Raz, but okay. Why not? We'll take a look. Is there a particular paranormal video you have in mind, or just like the general concept of seeing the Shay engage with the spooky today? I don't care. I'm just trying to figure out the vibe, trying to catch that energy. Chat, Raz knows about the loads. I need all of you to go into the Shay handbook and find Ghost V86. Okay, sure. Ghost V86. Probably falling asleep soon. That is okay, Raven. I appreciate you coming by. Okay, so there's Ghost Videos V86, and there's Scary Comp V86. And then there's this lady with a really bad Snapchat filter. I think that might be like a story time. It's the first one. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look.
On November 24th of 2023, a school janitor is walking through an empty hallway that other custodians don't like being in during the night shift. The high school
Custodian knows about the loads chat. He has to get out now. Oh, no, not the advertisement. No. No. Rastros. This is why we use ad block. Your watching experience is more important than the 3 cents that I make. Okay? Get you some ad block.
where this video takes place doesn't allow students to be alone inside this hallway after a specific time, and for good reason. This school was built on a cemetery. Throughout the school, photos of the old cemetery can be found displayed on the walls, including
Why would you desecrate graves like that? Why would you desecrate graves and be like, oh yeah, Peter, let's go to that haunted school where they decided to mount graves on the wall for no reason.
fragments of headstones that were once
I don't
there.
get it.
Janitors claim that the place is haunted. One night, a school custodian decides to record a video after having a strange encounter. But as he records, something happens that terrifies him beyond belief. This is his video.
Okay.
All right, I use
Did he poop in the sink? Hold up.
Watch.
all right.
Who pooped in that sink? Someone had some desperation right there. That is my headcanon about that sink. That is scary.
I usually don't record while I'm on the job.
Okay.
But this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work.
Acting.
I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys.
Okay.
All right.
It's an empty hallway.
Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not.
It's an empty hallway.
Previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here.
The balloon from It. This has to be some kind of scripted. Hold up. When was like the other It movie? Like the It remake. It remake release year. 2017. All right. What about It Part 2? It Part 2 release year. Oh, 2017 and 2019. Okay, so the It movies were not relevant at the time of this video getting posted. I want to look at some of the comments. To be fair, if you're a ghost, scaring people is probably the funniest thing you can do to spend your time. Building on a former cemetery is like asking to be haunted, but building on a former cemetery and display. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you ever decide to build on top of a cemetery and display chunks of the graves that you've desecrated? You're clearly messing with some supernatural forces there. Niffy, thank you for hydrate. There's an upset. Wait. This video is nearly 30 minutes long? Holy crap. What is this video 30 minutes for? Oh.
No matter where I'm at,
Welcome to the server, Raz. Hopefully you have fun in there.
And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there.
Okay. I think this guy needs some therapy. Like, dude, it's a balloon. It's a balloon. Who hurt you? I don't care if you eat the balloon. You know? I wouldn't, but if you want to consume it, go ahead.
Just...
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright, there has to be some kind of trick to this. There has to be some kind of setup, right? Like a string to pull the balloon along, or maybe like some kind of chemical reaction. I don't buy that the balloon is moving on its own that precisely. There's some kind of trickery going on.
See, no.
Yeah, no, that is too precise of movement. Like, that is the type of crap we would have tried to do in film school. Yeah. See how it's making like humanoid paces? Someone is pulling a string or something. I don't see it. But you know, that doesn't mean it's something you can't green screen out, or you know, there's so many ways to hide a simple trick like a string. Even without any kind of budget.
See, no.
Yeah, and he doesn't sound panicked. He bothered to record. Right? Like, not only did he go, I'm going to pull out my phone and show you the balloon following me. I'm going to go, no. Like, that is not a panic tone. That is not a no, stop that. Get the fuck away from me. Like there's no inflection to it. It's just like, no. Oh God. Please stop. I'm getting stabbed so hard right now. Oh God. This is me getting stabbed I don't buy this.
It just follows me no matter what.
You have to say it like when Shay wants me to take the hand out of the cookie jar. Yeah.
As the janitor walks out of the classroom, a red balloon starts to follow him, but further.
I think that shaky cam is intentional. I think that camera shake is trying to hide something.
Classroom, a red balloon starts to follow.
Yeah, see how it pivots over? That's like a very classic, you know, cover up trick.
But
Doing that type
the
of
weirdness of this incident are the other balloons.
Field of view.
For some reason, the other balloons stay in place while this one follows him. Feeling immensely unnerved, he backs away slowly before suddenly
Also, why isn't that balloon floating all the way up to the ceiling? That's something I didn't notice until now. You know, if that is a balloon full of helium, that thing should just be all the way up. Even if it's been a couple of days, there's no heat deformation on the balloon. This is like freshly blown up. I think this is someone doing some really good amateur CGI work.
Capturing this.
Yeah, that is so easy to pull off in After Effects. That is such an easy budget effect to do. Shadow running by, or even just someone in all black running past the camera with like sufficiently harsh lighting. Raz, are you seeing something that I'm not here? I'm curious. Like, are y'all scared of this chat, or am I being just too much of a skeptic to appreciate this? 'Cause you're in love with the YAAAAP. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, like, you know, I'm not making the video not fun by sitting here overthinking what I think they might be doing in camera. Because this is really well done. But, you know, the seams are showing, I will say. You get the vibe of we're tapping into something.
I can't.
A dark figure appears in the background.
Okay.
This mysterious silhouette is only seen for less than a second as it seemingly runs by at full speed. It bolts away before disappearing from sight. This alone was enough to make the janitor clock out immediately. Now, there haven't been any updates except for a video in which the janitor talks about being scared to work alone now. But whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to replay in his head.
Like I said, I haven't been back here to touch anything. I don't even know if you guys can see that.
Oh, look, the red balloon in the darkness.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing that.
So then, just what exactly was caught on camera? With no further info, it seems that this question remains unanswered.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't buy it. That was scripted or planted in some way, and it is well produced as a project, but it is not compelling as evidence of the spooky.
In the following video, a babysitter is looking after a girl who in the video can be seen playing with her toys.
Okay.
What you doing over there?
Is that a knife? Does that child have a knife? Someone disarm that child, please.
Nice.
The reason for filming this video is because it was just earlier that the 5-year-old had said something very creepy to the babysitter. He films this video to record what she said. Take a look.
What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves. When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves. I mean, that sounds like fairly standard imaginative play at this age. Or, you know, even just, I misplaced the doll somewhere, and therefore, as a child, I have filled in that the doll moved when it wasn't where I expected it to be, because I got distracted.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I love how we're going to cut away from the doll for a significant amount of time while someone hidden off screen is going to move it.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Like you move it, or? What?
Man, we sure are turned on this guy for a long time instead of looking at the doll.
When I play hide and seek with her.
Honestly, the creepiest thing about the doll is how photorealistic it looked.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm not buying what
This
this...
creepy-looking doll apparently comes to life.
I mean, it's no creepier than any other baby doll. You know, it's a little extra photorealistic, I feel, but burn the doll. Nah, I am
When you
skeptical.
play with it, but according to the child, it only moves if you play hide and seek with it. Now the child is only 5, so it could be that she was speaking from her imagination. But this notion didn't stop the babysitter from seeing if it was true. Curious to see if the doll actually moves, the babysitter plays a game of hide and seek.
Okay. Dumb question, though. Right? If the camera is not on the doll the whole time, if the camera is not on the doll, we cannot prove that the child or somebody else didn't move it. You're going to take your 2-hand and crush it with your bare hand. Understandable.
As he plays, he records it.
Okay.
We're playing hide and seek.
Okay, so there's the doll. The camera is going to stay on it, right? There's not going to be a cut or anything. We're going to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're looking at the wall. Okay. That was the dog. That was actually the dog.
Oh my god. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do
The
that,
bupper.
Although quite a jump scare, the sitter would much rather be scared by a dog than a haunted doll. Thankfully,
Look at that
as he
bupper.
says, it didn't move. Now, while it may seem that nothing unusual occurred during this night, something happens later that scares the sitter to his core.
Something happens later that we don't get to see on camera because they had to cut it to make the
According to
trick
him,
work.
The 5-year-old had just been put to bed when suddenly he sees this.
Like, I noticed the dog has been staring at the doll.
The dog's like, F that doll. Come on. I mean, the doll's creepy, but like... Do you hear that low tone, chat? Hold up. Do you hear that low tone in the background? Like, there's a low tone that isn't the dog growling. I think that the dog might be mad at that tone. Right? Because that dog was totally fine with the doll earlier. Right? There's probably some kind of low rumble in the doll right now that's making it... You would put TNT up the doll's ass. Oh, I see. Is this how we're going to incendiary bomb in wars now? We're going to start putting explosives into children's toys? It's Toy Story? I see. That growl sounds edited in. Like, that sounds like a stock growl. Hold up, like, back up a little bit. That almost sounds like someone, like the Foley artist started scooting a chair across the floor. Yeah, I think the Foley artist just had some fun with that one. I don't buy the spookies. This is just like how German officers would strap bombs off-centered to off-centered pictures that would make British officers correct the... Oh, I see. I think we're gonna finish this one about the doll and then raid out. I am not seeing the supernatural parts in this. I'm seeing the parts where things have been altered. The dog's mouth didn't move. Hold up.
For some reason, the dog stares at the doll for more than a few minutes. Even weirder is that they stare at it from a distance. It's as though they're afraid.
Yeah, that dog's mouth didn't move. In order to make that like sound, the jaw has to move at least a little bit. There was nothing. Hold up, go back here. Watch right here under the nose.
Few minutes. Even weirder is that they stare at it from a distance. It's as though they're afraid.
See yeah, their mouth didn't move. Their mouth did not move to make that boof sound. The cheek. All right, hold up. Let me watch the cheek again.
Even weirder is that they stare at it from a distance. It's as though they're
Okay, I see some cheek motion.
afraid of getting close. Given what was said about the doll, this strange occurrence is made creepy. But fast forward to just a few hours later, and something way creepier is caught on camera. The sitter is taking a nap inside a room, when out of nowhere, a faint noise comes from the living room. Mind you, the living room is where the doll was last seen. The sitter wakes up
Wait.
and begins to record. This is what he caught.
Why we shoot at me, chat? Man, I love how the peaking of the white noise completely covers up any other noises that could have been Foleyed into this clip.
This is what he caught.
And I love how he's recording right at that moment. You know, just happens to be recording. Yeah. No, unless there was like an active live camera on the doll the entire night, I don't buy that it's not somebody running in the other room off camera to set this up. Yeah, coincidence, I think exactly. Exactly. They have their own speedy person off screen doing things. No, love, that's a populated area. That's a populated area. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Those were innocent people, probably.
Strangely, a toy inside the living room goes off on its own.
Right, that could have been any... Again, the toy went off, and then you walk in there at a pace at which someone had plenty of time to go in, activate the toy, and run out. And again, you happened to be recording in that moment. Happened to be, like, right then. Right then, you were just like, I'm just gonna get out my phone and record. Oh. It's a creepy son of the bitch, and you need to get that thing out of the world.
But next to the toy is what appears to be the doll. It seems to be in the same position as before, until it's not. If you look closely, you'll notice that the doll starts to move on its own. It appears to be lifting its head slowly, as if trying to make...
Okay. Do we have any proof that the doll was not motorized? Do we have any proof that someone's not off in the corner with a string where we can't see it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There could be a string on there. Yeah. The
eye contact with the camera.
They feel so scripted.
Before quickly falling over. The babysitter, who at this...
Before quickly falling over. Okay. But that doll held tension. That doll held tension just fine. So the babysitter also had a string? Interesting.
At this point has seen enough, hurries out in a state of terror. The doll, as it seems, had come to life. Despite that there isn't a follow-up video to this incident, one can safely assume how the sitter felt throughout the night. But as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on this whole encounter. Did the babysitter actually capture footage?
I really don't buy it.
Or might there be another explanation for it?
Yeah, the explanation is that, the babysitter and, like, somebody else set this up.
For this, it may just be that this video remains a mystery.
It may be that this video remains a mystery. Whoa. We have no way of ever possibly figuring out that there are so many tricks to do this type of thing in camera, and we have been doing it in Hollywood for almost 100 years at this point with Creepy Doll. Man, yeah, I am very sorry, Raz. I am not of the mindset that, like, oh wow, this is the spooky or the scary. I just keep going to, how'd they do it? And that is always my thought of, okay, I don't believe, how'd they pull the trick? And the answer is usually probably string, or, CGI, or, because again, you can just put so much film grain on a camera in the dark, in a dark room, that you can cover up all kinds of low level CGI easily. Oh yeah, green screen a body, that's also totally possible. There's so many. All right, we're gonna raid. Let's see. Who do we have? Ooh, you know what? All right, chat. We're gonna raid ad free. Ad free VT. Alrighty. we are, of course, going to hit with the Divine Dragon raid as per usual. As always, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. I'm not sure what next week is going to look like, given just the technical difficulties that we've been having with Jedi Survivor. I'm gonna see if I can potentially fix it, but it might be we finish up Pragmata this week and call it there. There is a game sale going on Steam, so we should be able to get something to replace our series soon enough. But in the meantime, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. And I hope to see you on Monday.